Thanks for joining us here on First Track Weather for Live Sea Weather coverage. We are going to be on here in just a few seconds with updates on that tornado warning. We're just getting a few things situated here with our software, and then we'll be right on here in just a few seconds. Stay with us. And thanks for joining us here on First Track Weather. We're continuing to monitor the tornado warning that's in effect for portions of our tri-state right now. Let's get some more details here, and we'll get everything situated here. So we do have a tornado warning that remains in effect until 3:15 Central Time for northeastern and east central Warwick counties for a severe thunderstorm producing a tornado that was 15 miles east of Boonville and moving east at 45 per hour. Let's go ahead and take a closer look at that particularly. You can see kind of a little bit of notch right here. That's where we're getting some of that tornadic rotation. It's not as strong as it was earlier, although our computer still is indicating some hail there with it as well. You can see this is going to be moving out of the tornado warned area pretty soon. So if that rotation continues, the National Weather Service will have to extend that warning off towards the east there. But let me step off screen here real quick, and we'll do a little off the screen analyzing here real quick. This is something we usually don't show you with radar. This is the base reflectivity, which is, or base velocity rather. This is what Doppler radar stands for. It's where it detects which way the winds are going, which is velocity. You can see we have some blues mixing with some reds here, and that's where our radar is indicating some rotation. And then this is our shear product, which actually indicates where rotation is and gives me a better understanding, so I don't actually have to look for it. The computer will pick it out for me just so it gives me a better idea of the winds and where they're actually spinning. So I just got a new update here on the shear product, and I'm actually going to go in 3D here. Y'all won't be able to take a look at this, but just for analyzation purposes, I want to take a look at this in 3D. And there is still some rotation being indicated with this storm, so we're still going to continue to keep an eye on it as that tornado warning remains in effect. And for the next 4 minutes, We have a new severe thunderstorm warning for Perry. And we'll go ahead and take a wider look here. What's going on right now. And there's that new severe thunderstorm warning there that just went off towards the east. So I don't believe they're going to be continuing a tornado warning. I believe once it expires here, they're probably going to let it expire. But we'll just have to wait and see what they are going to think for that. If you are just joining us, we have a tornado warning that remains in effect for portions of Spencer County as well as Work County, and this will continue until 3:15 for another 3 minutes. Current time is 3:12. The storm was located. Let me go ahead and read some of this off for you. This is moving off to the east at 45 miles per hour. Locations impacted right now would be Santa Claus. This is moving to the east, like I said. Hazards include 70 mile per hour wind gusts, penny-sized hail, and a possible tornado. This is radar indicated, no confirmed tornadoes from spotters. This is just radar indicated. That's the wrong direction. So we had this storm that's kind of moving across here to the north. Let me back this up and show you how the day started out. We were just watching a line of strong to severe storms that were moving across northern portions of the tri-state north of the Ohio River, right along I-64. Those continue to push off towards the east, and along with that we got a few severe thunderstorm warnings, and now as we advance the radar, you can see we had some more shower development here to our south, just north of Calhoun, and it's going to be moving north of Dixon. So southern portions of, or northern western portions of Kentucky saw development as we continued across the afternoon hours today, and we're continuing to see those. One particular storm is rolling through the southern portion of Davis County, which we are being affected by here at our studios in southern Davis County. And then another line is trying to get going here, stretching from Marion to Dixon to almost central portions of Henderson, and we're going to continue to see this push off roughly, we can say, right around 45 miles per hour from that previous system that was moving through in northern portions, right along I-64. So right now, in terms of what we currently have on the board, we have that tornado warning, which expires in 2 minutes now. We also have a severe thunderstorm warning that includes Birdseye, just west of Huntingsburg and southwest of, or southeast rather of Jasper. I'll read that off to you as well. Severe thunderstorm warning for northwestern Crawford County and south central Indiana, as well as central DuBois County and central Indiana, south central Indiana. That continues until 4:24 or 4:25 or 3:25 central time. So that was in Eastern time. So that remains in effect for about another 10 minutes. Hazards include 30 mile per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail as well. If you do have any reports, please send them in to us on our Facebook page, or you can comment them on this video. I'm not quite sure. We are streaming with YouTube, so if you can comment, there is a chat box. I'm not too sure on how that works. Just comment on our Facebook page. We'll get more information there quicker, because I do get notifications for that. And then we do have that new severe thunderstorm warning that's issued for Crawford, Perry, and Meade County, which Meade County is not in our area, but that will continue until 3:40 Central Time or 4:40 Eastern Time. Hazards still include 60 mile per hour wind gusts and quarter-sized hail. And then we have another warning that is in effect for portions of Perry and Hancock County. That will go until 3:25, so another 10 minutes on that one as well. Hazards include 70 mile per hour wind gust as well as quarter-size hail. And all these warnings are radar indicated. You see there that tornado warning was did expire there at 3:15. Radar is still trying to indicate some rotation there, but definitely a lot broader than what it was. We're going to continue to track this line here and just get you the latest information. as it comes in. And I want to take a particular look at this. Let me slow down the radar here just to show you what we were seeing. And I was watching this earlier and pretty much had a good idea that they were probably going to issue a tornado warning from what I was seeing earlier. This is going frame by frame here. Let's zoom in a little bit closer. You can see that little bit of a circulation there from that tornado warned storm. You can see it just kind of starting to circulate there just north of Boonville, near Tinson, and then moving just north of Christney there. You can see that rotation, and the National Weather Service did issue that tornado warning. The first tornado warning was issued at 2:58. So this was about a 20-minute event of tornado warnings. But right now we are tornado warning free. We're just dealing with some severe thunderstorm warnings as well as some flash flood warnings, and all those are mainly north. And I'm getting a notification that Paducah did expire the tornado warning for Spencer and Warwick counties. So we're just continuing to deal with strong to severe storms across the tri-state right now. You can just leave this window up on your computer. I'm going to go off, and then as soon as we get more information on any developing storms, we'll just come back on. So you just leave the volume turned on your computer and leave this window open, and then as soon as we come back, you'll just hear me talking. You can come back in and listen to what we have to say about the upcoming events. Now, I do have one report that just came across the weather wire from Vanderburgh County and Evansville. Train spotter reports thunderstorm wind damage at 2:54. So this is a delayed report. Multiple power lines down with power outages throughout the northern half of the county and northern portions of Vanderburgh County and Evansville as well. So we will be back with continuing updates. Leave it right here on our YouTube channel for continuing updates. And they did expire the severe thunderstorm warning for Spencer and Warwick County as well. So now just 2 warnings, or 3 warnings rather, in effect, including that flood watch. So that makes the 4th warning there north of I-64. We're going to continue to keep you updated. Leave it right here with First Track Weather for continuing updates. And we do have a new severe thunderstorm warning for Perry and Dubois County in Illinois. This will go, or Indiana rather, this will go until 4:45 Eastern time for Dubois and Perry County in Indiana. Thanks for keeping me here with First Track Weather. We're continuing to keep an eye on the severe weather threat out there this evening. We are in that severe thunderstorm watch, which is that yellow polygon that includes the majority of the tri-state, including the metro area. And then we have two severe thunderstorm warnings. They're in effect, as well as a flash flood warning. And then we have some strong to severe storms building in southern portions or south of the Ohio River in Henderson as well as Davis County. Those are intensifying quite a bit as they're heading across the tri-state, so we're going to have to continue to keep a close eye on those as well for impending severe weather. Keep it right here with First Track Weather. one thing that just came into our weather center is Vectren is reporting over 3,000 customers without power due to this evening storms. I want to thank everybody for keeping it here with us. We do have a cancellation for the severe thunderstorm watch for Vanderburgh County, Pike, and Spencer County. Let me open up this details here. The severe thunderstorm watch for Vanderburgh, Pike, and Spencer have old. We have a new tornado warning now issued for portions of the Tri-State. We're going to wait for that to pop up here on our radar, and then we'll take a look at that. Thanks for keeping it here with us. We are continuing to monitor severe weather across portions of the Tri-State. And I'm just waiting for that to pop up here on our radar so we can take a look at that. This tornado warning is for Perry County. Radar indicated. This is for Crawford, Harrison, and Perry County in Indiana until 4:55 Eastern Time or 3:55 Central. A severe squall line capable of producing a tornado that may not be visible due to heavy rain was located 8 miles south of English and moving east at 45 miles per hour. And there it is now showing up. And you can see that blue mixing with the reds there. That's what you don't want to see with this radar now. Like this lighter shades down here near Kennelton, that's nothing. That's just some wind shift. Other than that, when you get this large area of blue and white mixing with the reds, the pool of red that's around it, that's when you get a little bit worried for rotation. So that's what we're monitoring right now. If we turn on our shear product, it's indicating those higher levels of rotation there with that green. I'm going to go 3D with this. Of course, like I said, you won't be able to see this. We don't have it set up where you can look at the 3D. We'll probably have that turned on here in the next few minutes. I'll probably turn that on just so I can show you what I'm looking at. I'm letting it load here. Still getting a bunch of rotation up in the atmosphere for that. I wish I had an illustrator so I could kind of draw, but I don't have one. Might be able to get that set up here. I can show my cursor, so that'll probably help. Alright, yeah, so now you can see my cursor, so you can at least see where I'm pointing at. This area right here, you can kind of see the little notch right there. That's where the main indication of rotation would be at this time, right here along this area. And with base velocity, you can see kind of a little notch indicating right there as well. So if there's any type of rotation, I would expect it to be right here in this general location. Our NORAD has still got a little bit back to the west and south a little bit. I get an update for this in 24 seconds now. And a new tornado warning has been issued, but that is not for our counties. But Louisville has extended that tornado warning there. I did not want to do that. See, Louisville is now indicating a tornado warning here for a second system that's just to the south of that initial tornado warning there to the north, where radar is indicating some more rotation down there. Base velocity wise, there's where the building of rotation there. It's just the Indiana and Kentucky border there. I didn't want to go that far in. Let me zoom back to a reasonable level. There we go. Let's turn back. This is our hail product, which shows you where the hail is indicated. You can see quite a bit of hail there near that first tornado warning. That's indicating 2 inches in diameter hail. And then as you head further south here, that's a little bit smaller. There, I still need another update in 20 seconds for this. This kind of shifts a little bit more north and northeast with that. But if you are anywhere in these 2 tornado warnings, even though we don't cover this other area, still applies with any tornado warning for that matter. You're going to get to the lowest level of your home. Go indoors, of course, if you're outside. Get to the lowest level of your home. Put as many walls between you and a possible tornado as you can, because if a tornado hits your house, you want it to knock down one wall, knock down another wall, knock down even 4 walls before it gets to you, giving it a chance to move over your area before it gets to that last wall that's protecting you. And of course, once you get in there, put on a bicycle helmet to protect your head from flying debris. Get in something heavy as well, a mattress if you have one in there. But don't go to another room. Get to the most center portion of your home, and a basement would be nice, or if you have a storm shelter, that's the place that you need to go. And if you have a severe weather plan action or a tornado action plan, you need to put that into action now if you are in these 2 tornado warnings. The one that remains in effect for Perry County for our coverage area, and then the one that includes Made in Harrison, Indiana, Made, Kentucky, and Harrison, Indiana for the Louisville market. You'll want to get in your tornado safe area at this time as well. The one for Perry will continue until 3:55 Central or 4:55 Eastern. Then the one to our south, that will continue until 4:55 Eastern as well. And a new severe thunderstorm warning for McLean and Webster County for those storms that are building to our south. Those are now gaining strength, so we'll take a look at those here really quick. So a new severe thunderstorm warning in effect for McLean and Webster. We're just going to wait for that to load on. There it is right there. That's going to include Seabury. Some hail being indicated here as well. That's ½ an inch in diameter of hail. And that's going to continue to push off towards the east at 60 miles per hour. No, pardon me. East at 30 miles per hour with indications of 60 mile per hour wind gusts as well as nickel to quarter size hail. And I'm just going to take a look at a few other products just to make sure there's nothing wrong. Some strong winds there. Go back to this tornado warned storm here. Just kind of analyzing some of the data here. Some of these brighter reds that you see right here, these are 60 to 70 mile per hour wind gusts. And I'm just moving my mouse over them to see what the wind speed is on them. And a new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued for Du Bois. That might. No, there it is right there. So we have 1 tornado warning and 2 severe thunderstorm warnings currently. And I'm monitoring the weather wire right now as well to make sure everything's coming. Make sure nothing else is coming across there. There was something I wanted to look at earlier. I didn't get a chance to, so just hold on. I'm going to take a look at one of those. And the severe thunderstorm warning for Perry that was until 4:40 Eastern has been canceled, or expired rather, by the National Weather Service in Louisville. Go ahead and get a wider perspective of what's going on here while I'm taking a look at some of these products here. Alright, so just keep it right here with us on live coverage. We're going to continue to keep you updated on this. Right now, we're just going to look over some data. We're just trying to get a better idea of what's going on here. Radar still indicating some rotation here with this storm. It's not indicating it as strong as it was, although we are getting a little bit more of a pronounced notch right there. I'm going to take this into 3D once again, just kind of see what's going on. Yeah, it's still showing some pretty good rotation, so this tornado warning, like I said, it will continue, I believe, until the top of the hour. Let me get that really quick. It will continue until right at the top of the hour, 4:55. That is Eastern time. So we have another 11 minutes remaining for this. We get another update on the rotation or shear product here in about 30 minutes, or 30 seconds rather, and then base velocity updates another 10 seconds. And then I'm watching this right here as well. We've got more of an isolation with this little blip of white, blue, and red that's kind of popped up here. That's kind of also concerning me in terms of rotation. But like I said, if you are in those 2 tornado warnings, you do need to take shelter at this time. Go to the lowest level of your home. Put as many walls between you and the wind or the possible tornado that you can. You want that tornado to knock down 1, 2, 3, 4 walls before it gets to you, if not more, if you can get to the most center part of your home. Of course, you have a basement. You want to use that. A storm shelter, you'll want to use that. That's the best way to handle a tornado in this type of weather, is be underground, especially for big, strong tornadoes. Although this is probably, if there is a tornado, it would be a weaker tornado. This would not be a long track tornado. It would be pretty much of a weaker stage tornado. But they still do cause damage, even though they are weak. Don't let your guard down just because, I'm saying weak a tornado. It still causes damage. You still got to think those are 150 plus mile per hour wind gusts in a tornado. Even a smaller one. I'm just going to switch over here to one of our other computers to look at this a little bit further without having to zoom in and out so y'all can see that radar. All right, with that update, I did lose a little bit of that rotation there that was on that back side. But still, that notch, just going to continue to watch that, and it is indicating 1-inch hail now. Almost 1.5-inch hail. And here's a different product that we use as well. This is storm reflectivity velocity. And you can see that this is a different color than what you were used to seeing, which is the blue and white and the red. This is a shade of pink and a teal color. Or it's indicating some rotation right there. You can see the velocity and storm velocity. They're in the same exact location. So. The computer's telling me that the maximum velocity that it's seeing right now is 70 miles per hour. And Paducah is going to continue the severe thunderstorm warning for McLean and Webster until 4:15 Central Time. And we have another 5 minutes remaining in the tornado warning for Perry County. We're going to stick with you here. And the tornado warning for Perry County has been canceled, but it will continue for Crawford and Harrison until 4:45. So that is out of our viewing area. So if you are in Perry County, you can come out of your tornado safe area. It has been canceled for Perry County. But a severe squall line capable of producing a tornado still continues to push east at 35 miles per hour for Crawford and Harrison, Indiana. And you see that was trimmed back right there for Perry County. So that's now moved out of our viewing area. That will now hand off to Wave 3 in Louisville. So we're going to go back to just regular coverage now. We'll just leave the radar up and we'll be breaking in with any updates as needed.